Hey BAMMA Nation, we're here at Millennia MMA getting ready for Badbeat 9. Come in and we see Eric Winston here training. How are you doing, Eric?
Good. Feeling good this week. This morning was a little early for me, but feeling good now.
Well, why so early? You've been training hard with sparring, I hear?
Yeah, sparring a lot, just running, training, exercising. A lot of things just got built up early in the week, so already feeling burnt out this week, but
Getting it done.
Yeah, getting it in, gonna push through it, and today's only Wednesday, so we still got 4 more days.
4 more days. Well, we have less than a month go. So what's the main focus for this last month getting ready for Badbeat 9?
I think the main focus will be just the weight cut. A lot of pad work coming up in the next 2 weeks. Still working on losing some of the weight, getting the cardio where it needs to be, and just feeling comfortable kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, mixing it all together. I think that's going to be key in this fight. So I think just doing everything at once is going to be the main key.
The main key. You're talking about cutting weight, but what most people may not realize yet is that you actually dropped down to bantamweight. What was your decision? Like, what motivated you to drop down?
What motivated me was the tough tryouts were at 135, so I figured let's go try that out. And I got to roll with some of the guys that were 135. I got to look around and see how big they were compared to me. There were some bigger ones, there were some smaller ones, but I think that my size advantage is going to be beneficial at 135. I think that my quickness would be just as fast as the other 35ers too. Also, I think that I was only cutting maybe 4 or 5 pounds to make 145, so it wasn't always really a hard cut for me once I got used to it. So I think that now going to 135, I'll be able to take advantage of cutting weight and just bringing a lot more size into the cage.
Now going into this fight, you're going up against Marvin Madariaga. What do you think your main advantage is going to be going into it?
I think my advantage is going to be one. I think I have a little bit more cage experience. Maybe not so much. I could say time in the cage because a lot of my fights have ended in the first round. But I think just more experience at Commerce, more just experience with the show, more comfortable with everything. I also feel like my grappling is going to play a little bit of key to this, like it does in all the fights. I also think my kickboxing will be on point. I've been kickboxing a lot more in the last 3-4 months. Not that I haven't been kickboxing in the past, but more mainly for this fight. I haven't really got to show my kickboxing skills in the cage, so I think that this is going to be a good fight to go and show everybody that I can kickbox.
Well, you've been with us 3 times, so you're 2-1 in our cage. The last one, you're coming off a victory against Jose Morales. Talk us through that last fight.
That last fight, I really wanted to go in there and mix it up, standing up, but it just felt like he was putting way too much pressure coming forward, so the takedown was like right there in front of my face, so why not take it? And then I took his back and got the choke and got out of there in the first round. So it wasn't that it was planned to take him down, and it wasn't what I was planning to do, but sometimes that's the way things go.
Now we find you training here at Millennia. Who are you been training with? I heard you just talking to Chris Culley. Is he one of the main people you've been
Yeah, Chris
working
Culley's
with?
been like kind of, since he's been fighting since I've known him, which was like back in 5th grade. So it's like really good to come and train with him. He's been kickboxing a long time. He used to do karate. He's just like well experienced. He's real good on his feet. So I like to spar with him just to see how it feels to feel someone a little bit faster than me. He's a little bit taller. So it's like it's a good matchup being that we're almost the same size. I'm a little bit smaller than he is, but I think I'm a little stronger than he is too. So it's a good matchup for both of us.
We'll make sure to tell Chris Culley about that one.
Yeah.
But who else are you training with getting ready for this fight?
You know, I've been training with the guy Cody Bollinger here. He's going to 135 too. So it's a good thing. Just mixing up with all the other guys, Willie Gates here. It's good just to spar with new guys. You feel like if I don't know you and we spar for the first time, you feel like you get a little tense. You feel like it's almost like a real fight, being that you don't know what's going to happen. So I like mixing up with different guys. Been training at a couple different gyms. I'm still training at A, still training at King's. But it's just, I like to go venture out a little bit and get some different sparring and get some different looks.
Now going into this, it's not just the training that's going to help you in this fight, but the dieting to drop down the weight. I hear you kind of are doing something a little bit different to lose weight.
Yeah, normally I, at least maybe once or twice a week, I could go to Del Taco, I could go eat some donuts, get some cheesecake.
I hear you're a big donut fan.
Yeah, Randy's Donuts is my favorite place, so I get the cream filled and the jelly filled. But I had to cut that out this time. My strength and conditioning coach, Jeremy Pricer at A-Frame Athletics, has really helped me out. He's taught me how to diet, when to eat, what not to eat. He always says, like, do you like winning more than you like your donuts? So it's kind of just I had to cut everything out. Also cut out a lot of just red meat, sticking with chicken and like fish, a lot more salad, a lot of greens. It's just been a long 2 months. I was already actually cutting before I went to the tryouts because I was around 160. So I was already, when I went to the tryouts, it was about 152. Right now I'm about like 149. So I don't think the weight cut is going to be too hard. I'm sure the last 2 or 3 pounds are going to be hard, which they always are for every cut. So it should be good though.
Now, going into this, you probably have to have a lot of support, not just with trainers, but it's your family, friends,
Yeah,
social media helping you out with this?
Yeah, like my family's really big. My dad calls me every day. What are you doing? How's the fight going? How's training camp going? Like, how's everything going? He's big on. I think he's more nervous than me, so he calls me maybe 4 or 5 times a day just to ask how training went. How's everything going? My coaches at Ace, Tim Cartmel, and Asa Fuller and Chris Toohey are real helpful. We also have Bushesha there who helps me when he can, even though he's way bigger than me. The guys here, Chris helps me with my kickboxing. Master Hoffa at Kings. Everybody's been real helpful lately. It's just like I let them know I was fighting. Like this one's really important to me. I feel like 4-1 is semi-decent. 5-1 is like we're going back on the right path. I got the 1 loss 3 fights ago, and like that's still mainly sticking with me. So I really feel like if I go in there and don't perform the way that I want to, that it's just gonna set me back even further than I already was with the last loss.
You know, it seems like you are a very well-rounded fighter, very grounded when it comes to being humble when it goes into fights. Especially how you said you hold on to that loss from before, 3 fights back. But I think that probably motivates you even more, though. Keeps you humble, but makes you strive harder.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, like I fought twice after that loss, and like I don't even really care about the wins. I mean, they are coming as my career's coming along. But to me, it's mainly losing stands out more than wins. So you could be 10-0, and that looks better than 10-1. So I think the 1 loss is really what stuck with me. It's been fuel to the fire. Every time I get up in the morning, I think like, do I want to lose again? And that pushes me to get out of bed. So it's definitely when I feel tired and not wanting to train, I think about losing, and I fire right up. So it's really it's like a blessing in disguise. You take what you learn from your losses. I felt like there were some things I did wrong in that fight, and I fixed everything, and now I should feel good to go.
Seems with losses for you, it's all about how you react after a loss, and coming off 2 victories after that, we're looking for possibly for a 3rd victory in our cage.
Yes, definitely. Like I said before, it's not about to me like going in there and getting a decision win. I really want to go in there and finish everybody. That's what I train for. I train to go 15 minutes hard and definitely go in there and get a finish.
Now, what do you think is going to be your biggest advantage against Marvin Madariaga? What do you think he has that's going to have to hold up?
I think that, I think it's going to be no advantages anywhere. I just think that we're both well-rounded. I watched some of his videos. It seems like he has some decent takedown defense. I watched him grapple. He's watched me grapple. We both know what's going to happen. Like we both are well-prepared. Or I'm well-prepared. He should be too. So it's going to be an interesting fight to see if he could deal with my strength and my size, my kickboxing, and my jiu-jitsu. So it's going to be the same for me if I could deal with his kickboxing or if I could deal with his grappling. So it's going to be back and forth for sure, but I hope to come out good.
And going into this, who are you sponsored by?
40 Thieves Clothing is mainly my sponsor. He gives me a lot of free clothes. He gave me some gis this week. Also my training, my strength and conditioning coach, Jeremy Pricer. He's like big on training me 2-3 times a week. He doesn't charge me, so guys, go check him out. I feel stronger than I ever have before at a smaller weight. So that's been the big key to everything. Also, that's pretty much it. Just those 2 guys right now, and then maybe last time we had Defense Soap, Training Mask, a couple others, but hopefully we'll get some new ones this time.
Now, going into it, support seems very crucial into this training, especially dropping down the weight. Is there any way that like there's a social media outlet that people can follow you, see how your progress is going?
Definitely, they can follow me at E-Money_MMA at Twitter, my Instagram E-Money_MMA. They can also follow me on Facebook. It's just Eric Winston. I post more on Instagram than the other 2, but I like to use the other ones when I just have to vent or let something out.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. Best of luck with the rest of your training. Dropping down to bantamweight, it's a big step, but it seems like it's going to be the best for your abilities. And best of luck to you, yeah.
Thank you very much.